Welcome to our Summer of Lucid. I'm your host, Sarah Previs, and we have got a live shopping event coming at you right now. I'm so excited. How's everyone doing? Where are you watching from? Let me know in the chat. You could be on a whole variety of platforms right now because we are multicasting here. You could be on Instagram, you might be on Facebook, you might be on Amazon or YouTube. But the best experience, I'm telling you right now, is if you head over to lucid.co. That's LUCYD.co. That is how you are going to grab all of our exclusive discounts, our giveaways, and participate in all of the polls that we have for you tonight because it's a great show. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to know. If it's your second or third, I want to know that too because this is our third show. I'm going to check the Instagram comments right now and see who's here. Hellbird MIA is here. We've got Count Up. We've got FOMO. How is everyone doing? Welcome. Life with Cam just joined us. Hey guys, how is it going? Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, this is the third live stream that we've got for Summer of Lucid. We've got another one coming at you next week. And what is Summer of Lucid? This is where you get to learn about our Lucid products. So this is where I will definitely take all your questions about this incredible smart eyewear, this audio eyewear product that I'm going to be showcasing all night long. I've got so many cool styles in front of me. Everything that you need is right here. And again, if you're joining us from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or wherever it is that you're joining us from, it doesn't matter. Head on over to lucid.co for the best experience. That's where you're going to see everything that we want you to see. All right? Yeah. Okay, guys. So once again, this is a fully shoppable live. So that means you get to shop while listening to me. We've got clickable products for you. We've got discounts. We've got giveaways and more. And yeah, I'm super excited to have everyone here. We've got a quiet bunch tonight, though.
Did you put the reactive stream
Hello, gang! I hope that absence makes the heart grow fonder. Please tell me that it does. Sometimes when you're multicasting across the infinite universe, it just sets up some difficulties. And that's what happened. But we're not going to let anything shut our summer of Lucid down. We are here. We're making it happen with all the giveaways, with all the discounts. So if you're still hanging with us, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We appreciate it. And I'm telling you, we are going to make it worth your while tonight. So welcome on in. Hello. Where are you all watching from? Are you here from Instagram? Are you here from Facebook? Or are you on our website? Are you here from YouTube? There's so many places you could be watching from, but we are streaming across the infinite abyss right now. We are multicasting. So hi, I'm Sarah Priebus. I'm your host tonight. We're coming to you live with Lucid. It's the summer of Lucid. This is our third live stream. We've been doing this all month long, and it's been a lot of fun because, like I said, I get to talk about this smart audio eyewear, which we're going to see in just a moment. I got tons of cool styles to throw on to show you all about them. And of course, for sticking around, I've got an exclusive discount for you as well. So why don't we kick it off with some good news and tell you what that is. Now, you can grab this if you are in the stream on our website right now. So make sure you hop on over there. If you're in one of the other platforms that I already mentioned, if you're on another social channel, I'm excited. I'm happy you're here. Hey, yes, you did hang around. Thank you so much. Chi of Steel is here. First time for me. Thank you. You're the best. Niner Alex is here. Josiah is here. Juice Artworks just joined us. And I'm sure there's some people, again, that have already made their way over to our website, lucid.co, lucyd.co. And that's where, again, you can grab the exclusive discounts that I'm about to tell you about. So there's already 20% off across the site. We've already got that marked down for you. If you grab that extra discount, that 10% that we're throwing on right now, that we're throwing at you from lucid.co, that makes a 30%. Now, if you're feeling lazy, if you just want to stick to Instagram or one of these other platforms right now, that is okay. And you want to hop on later tonight, that's when this extra 10% is going to be good for. And you can use the code Sarah10 all the way through tonight. So if you're feeling lazy about shopping right now, well, I'm sad because this is a live shopping event and that's what we do here. But it's okay. You can grab that tonight, anytime. And thanks again for sticking with us. I don't want to take too much time in the intro because I know we've already, cut into some of your time. And again, I'm so happy that you're here. But once again, this is a fully shoppable live with Lucid. That means if you are on our website, you can click into any of the links, any of the products that we are talking about, which is really cool. It's really exciting. And I want to talk again about what we've got going on. Let's just even put on a pair so you can see. This is what we're talking about, friends. We've got smart audio eyewear at your fingertips, literally, well, at my fingertips, but kind of at yours if you're on a device right now. Now, speaking of devices, this is Bluetooth enabled for a hands-free experience. You can connect it to any of your smart devices. That means your iPad, your phone, your watch. You can take calls. You can listen to music. You can use Siri or ChatGPT. This is the first smart eyewear where you can use ChatGPT, believe it or not, right? So I could tell these glasses to create a resume for me or a recipe for me. How wild is that? Friends, we're here to answer questions. So I know this is a whole new universe probably for some of you. You're like, what is smart audio eyewear? This sounds complicated. And the first thing I want to tell you is, first and foremost, this has functionality. All of these have functionality. So I'm going to be speaking a lot about sunglasses tonight, but what I want you to know is that any of these frames are available in Bluetooth, they're available in prescription, they're available in sunglasses, as you're going to see, but make sure you find what you need. And then the lenses are also customizable, right? So if you're looking for a cooler lens than this brown gradient that I have on right now, you can totally stylize them to your needs. But again, if this is all sounding way too fancy schmancy, you're like, I came here for eyewear, the tech part excites me, but I'm a little confused as if, I'm going to be able to handle it. Let me tell you, it's very intuitive. It's very easy. There's literally only 2 little buttons on the sides of these, and it pairs very easily with whatever device you're using. And I'm going to go through all of it with you. We are here to answer questions. That's what this is all about. The main thing you need to know is these are Lucid's They come in all different pairs, right? We've got the Bluetooth, the sunglasses, we've got the prescription. You can customize your lenses, and they're smart audio eyewear. So it's eyewear plus your headphones basically in one, right? Again, that means you can make and take calls. You can listen to an audio book. You can watch. You can watch your favorite TV show and listen to it through this, right? You can listen to your television show. You can listen to a podcast if you're on a walk, let's say. And again, you can use Siri. So let's say you want to take a nice bike ride somewhere and you don't want a phone because that would be dangerous and you need to navigate. This could literally navigate your directions to you, which is really, really cool. Again, while these are sort of, they've got their multiple uses because they're tech, they also are the latest and greatest styles in traditional eyewear, right? We look at what's trending and we make it smart. So I'm going to walk you through a whole bunch of different styles tonight. Oh, I love it. Helper, this is your favorite style? That's so cool. These are the shimmer. We'll get into these in a moment. I'm excited for everyone who's joining us right now. Again, this is the Summer of Lucid live stream. This is our third live stream. This is a live shopping event, and I'm going to teach you all about this incredible smart audio eyewear product. So, I want to get to know all of you a little bit better. And so the first thing I want to ask is, why are you here? Why are you hanging with me tonight? Is it to learn more about Lucid? Is it that you love live shopping? Or you're just like, why not? I don't have anything better to do. I want to hang with you. I decided to come in here and enjoy the entertainment, in which case I hope I deliver. I really do. So yeah, we're finding out, why are you here? And again, if you want to type in a chat, if you're coming to us from Instagram, if you're on the website and you want to join the chat, make sure you click that little chat icon on the bottom and participate. And tell us, there's a poll coming at you in just a moment, and you'll be able to pick your answer on the poll as to why you're here. But I want to know, where are you watching from? Are you in a different state? I'm in New York right now. And tell me, what are you hoping to accomplish by being here? Are you here for emotional support for me? Because that's also very nice. That's an acceptable answer. But I want to know, why is everybody here tonight? In the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about these sunglasses, okay? So again, I told you that we've got everything in the sunglasses like you're seeing, right? Every single style. We also have the blue light. We also have the prescription. We literally have anything that you're looking for, any use, any style, any type of lens. You want a red lens, you want a chromatic blue or pink, you want mirrored lenses. We've got anything that your little heart desires. So these all have quadrasonic speakers, right? There's an integrated mic and speaker on every single temple, right? And by every single, I mean two. That's your first trivia question tonight. How many temples does, right? How many temples does each human have? Two. So you've got your integrated mic and your speaker, one on each side. These are quadrasonic speakers. So everything that you hear through here is going to sound super crisp and clear. Similarly, if you're making calls on these, they're going to sound incredible to the person that you're talking to. So one thing that I did this past week that I really enjoyed was I took some Zoom calls. Yeah, I did my business meetings wearing a pair of blue lights, not these sunglasses, silly. That's right. And I was really rocking out, like in a coffee shop wearing my blue light glasses. And I wasn't bothering anybody around me, right? Because nobody outside of me can actually hear what I'm hearing on that Zoom call. And I was chatting, I was enjoying my Zoom call, but I didn't have to have these AirPods or any like over the ears, headphones on my ears. It was really comfortable. And the thing is, I can wear these for long periods of time because they're super lightweight. They are super comfortable. And they've got 12-hour battery life. So I really can wear them for as long as I want. Welcome on in to everyone just joining us. Ooh, Chi of Steel is checking out the prescription frames. Hey, those are super easy too. So what you want to do is, once you do have a prescription from your eye doctor, you can just go into the Lens Lab, click on in, you upload your prescription, you choose which pair you want. And again, you can really customize for your needs. So I'm going to show you a bunch of the different styles in a moment so you can see. The ones I have on are the shimmers, which I really like. They're a little more feminine though. So, if these aren't your style, I guarantee you I'm going to show you something that you're going to like. Once again, if you're, taking a look at these glasses, they are super intuitive and easy to use. There's just two little buttons on the side, basically. So you would just sort of hold these simultaneously to power it on. And again, the one thing I really have enjoyed with these is that I can answer calls without taking my phone out of my pocket, which is incredible. So like I was doing some grocery store shopping and I don't know where my phone ends up. Like it's like at the bottom of a big old bag. And I hear that I have an incoming call. I am able to take that call literally on my glasses, which is absolutely incredible. I don't need to dig out my phone from my bag and I can keep enjoying my experience while I'm grocery shopping. It's great. You know, aside from grocery store shopping efficiency, you've got workplace efficiency, right? We're all multitasking. That's what this life is just about, multitasking these days. So this really helps you do that, especially because you have your ears open to have conversations with your coworkers, with your boss, right? So you can be on calls with clients, or you can just be enjoying, let's say, your audiobook or your podcast or some music. And if somebody walks by, you know, your cubicle, your desk, and they say, hey, you know, Sarah, you actually can hear them have a full conversation, and you don't necessarily need to pause what's happening for you in your audio experience, which is really cool. Now, I want to hear from all of you. What interests you the most? Is it tech, right? All the tech that's integrated into this? Is it the fashion? And again, I'm going to go through some of the styles momentarily. Or is it both? You're like, I like a combo. I didn't even think that smart audio eyewear can come in such fashionable options. But like I said, what we're looking at constantly is sort of what's trending in traditional eyewear. We're taking that and we're putting it into smart audio eyewear, which is really cool, which is how we're keeping up with everything that's, you know, happening right now in fashion. So are you more here at Lucid in our live stream net right now because you're interested in the tech portion, the fashion portion, or both? Again, it doesn't matter. There's no right answer here. I'm really in it for the functionality. I have to say, I went to the beach yesterday, which was the first time this summer, and I was able to actually test these babies out at the beach. The shimmers, this is the reason I'm still wearing the shimmers right now, because I love this style. I love so many of the styles, and again, I'll show you some more momentarily. But I was at the beach, and I was hanging out with my boyfriend and his mom, and they were listening to their music, which, you know, it's okay. But my music's a little bit better, and I was able to listen to my music, okay, and have a conversation with them and let them listen to their music. Now, what I really need to do is get them all their own pair of Lucid eyewear. That's what I really need to do, is get everybody their own Lucid so we can all just have conversations and be enjoying our music or our podcast all at the same time. But I just want to dole out pairs of Lucids for everyone on the beach so that I don't have to listen to everyone's music. And frankly, by having my own pair, I didn't, which was really cool. I could listen to my music. I could really enjoy having conversation with the people around me. They couldn't hear what I was hearing, and it was awesome. So again, I just want to talk a little bit about this pair that I have on before moving into our next pair. So I've got the shimmer on right now. These are a polarized brown gradient lens. You've got the rose gold. You've got the brushed titanium frame. And then what I really love is these like matte ivory temples. Like, how chic are these? These are great. Now, these are sort of like an oval cat eye mix, as you can see. And I definitely encourage you, if you haven't done a little test online, if you don't know your face shape, do that. Do a little, I want to describe some face shapes tonight as we go through the different styles that we have so that you can say, oh yes, my face is heart-shaped, for instance. Those would work well with what I've got, right? So I want to make sure that I'm describing those a little bit so you can feel comfortable when you're picking out a pair that it's actually highlighting the features that you've got going on, because we want to enhance your natural beauty. We want to provide that functionality. And of course, we want to make sure that you can understand the Lucids as you're using them. So again, if you have questions as I'm going on about these products, I definitely want to make sure you get them in the chat so I can answer everything. We've also got Helen here from customer support. Hey, Helen, how's it going? And Helen is also in the chats monitoring, making sure we've got all your questions answered. Now, if you're just joining us, I want to also remind you that we are offering an additional 10% right now, right? So if you're on lucid.co, and make sure you head on over there, that's lucyd.co, That's what you're going to be able to watch this live stream there. In fact, you're going to be able to watch it even better. That's where you're going to have the maximum viewing experience, the most immersive experience right now, because that's where we're running all of our polls. That's where we're literally dropping discounts. We're dropping free gifts. Yeah, we are. We're dropping this Summer of Lucid water bottle, as a little souvenir for hanging out. So anything you purchase tonight is going to come out with a Summer of Lucid water bottle. This is great. It keeps out water cold. You got to stay hydrated while you're rocking out your glasses this summer. So make sure you head on over to the website so you can take full advantage of the discount of the water bottle, right? And let me tell you once again what that discount is. We already have 20% off on the site. Everything's marked down 20%. Now, you can literally tap the discount that's on the screen, and that'll give you an extra 10%. So we're talking 30% off right now. Now, if you're joining us from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or one of these other platforms, that's great. And if you don't want to head over right now, that is okay. I'm lazy too. But you can use Sarah10. That's the code to use later, and that's only good for tonight. So make sure you act tonight if you want that full 30% off. Sarah10 is your code. Otherwise, just grab it right now. Yeah, add that stuff to your cart and you hit checkout. Do not sleep on that, because if you come back tomorrow and you haven't actually checked out, let me tell you something, those codes will no longer work. So make sure you're actually finishing your checkout tonight, okay? All right, let's go into our next pair, which is the dark side. These are classics. So if the last one was a little too specific for you, I think you're really gonna like these. These are the dark sides. These got like a polarized black gradient lens. Now, I like to do a little math to actually tell you how much some of these things are. So again, if you're not on the website right now, okay, you're not gonna see that these are with the 30% discount, $144. They start at $144 if you get them with the polarized black gradient like I'm wearing right now. So $144 for, let's talk about this again. You're getting your eyewear and you are getting your headphones in one, essentially. To me, that is a steal, because I'm telling you what, I paid $200 for my pods, for my headphones. I paid, this is embarrassing, but probably another $250 for my sunglasses. And frankly, most of these pairs that I have been sampling, I have been dipping my hands into lately from Lucid, they would have been cheaper than my headphones and my glasses. So guys, jump on these deals right now. $144 for the dark side. Which do we like better? Do we like the dark side or do we like the shimmer? Now again, this is a really timeless look. They go great with any face shape. So if you're really confused about what face shape you've got, you can't go wrong with this, okay? So if you got a round face, oval, rectangular, these rectangular pair, they're classic and they're gonna go great with whatever beautiful face you've got going on. Okay, so let's talk about the product a little bit again, just in case you're joining us now. So once again, Lucid, we make smart audio eyewear. That means you can make and take calls, all right? That means you can listen to music or podcasts or whatever you like to listen to. You could be on a Zoom call. You could be having your Google Meet. Maybe you're taking a class and you're learning, right? You could do all of that with your glasses. Now you're seeing them in sunglasses. I want to remind you that everything I'm showing you tonight is available in prescription. It's available in blue light. So if you're like, Sarah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense that I would be sitting there in sunglasses on Zoom. Yeah, no, that's because I'm referring more so to a prescription pair or a blue light pair, which I have been rocking out in coffee shops or working from home this week. And it's made my work experience so much more enjoyable, because I can be working, I can have a conversation while I'm working, I'm listening to music. I don't have something physically in my ears, okay? Now, let's talk about that a little bit, because I love to take walks. I don't know about you, but I love to take walks. I love to run outside, especially now that it's nice. Got to do it early enough in the day or late enough so it's not so hot. But I live in New York City, and it's pretty dangerous for me to be running or walking in New York City with my ears closed with any form of, AirPod or even an over-the-ear headphone. Like, it just doesn't work because I can't hear cars coming. I can't hear bikes coming. So for me, it's really been a game changer to have a pair of sunglasses that I can walk or run in, still listen to my music or my podcast, right? and then actually be able to feel safe and understand what's going on around me. That is invaluable. That is probably my favorite thing about this. Now, maybe you're in it a little bit more for the tech, right? You're like, I heard there's ChatGPT. Okay, that is a pretty cool feature, right? Because you can also use Siri with these. But Siri, let's be real, Siri is like, so she's a little elementary, right? Sometimes she's like more like a 6-year-old. But you got ChatGPT, that is like Einstein. You've got the power at your fingertips. But better than that, because this is a hands-free experience. So actually, you don't even need your fingertips. You can literally just tell your glasses, and again, this would be connected through the Lucid app. So you would, if you want to use all of the features that we have available to you, like ChatGPT, make sure you download the Lucid app. But you could literally say, hey, I want a recipe for salmon. I'm looking to make salmon in my air fryer. What's a good recipe for salmon? And it would tell you a recipe for air fryer salmon, which, by the way, is my favorite way to make salmon these days. Okay, so I've mentioned a couple of the things that I like about these glasses, but another thing is that there's 12 hours of battery life. This is literally perfect for all day wear. Most people, myself included, are really only charging these 1 to 2 times a week. Now, you've got some options when it does come to charging, okay? We've got this really cool dock that you can just sort of set on your nightstand. You can throw your glasses on it. It plugs in, right, to a USB wall outlet, okay? So you can do something like that. But every single pair of Lucid eyewear, they come with your case that you can see here. It's kind of a funky shape to account for, you know, the technology. Now, you've got your microfiber cloth so you can clean. And then, of course, we've got our regular charger, okay? Which just, and it comes with a dock so you can plug it right into the wall. All right, you see that? And then these just go on either side of your temple, right? So that's it. That comes with every single pair. And again, your charge is going to last you, 12 hours of active use. You can even have it on standby for longer than that. But this is currently the longest lasting battery life in eyewear on the market. And this just crushes iPods. This enables much larger battery life than AirPods. So pretty cool. Again, ideal for bike riding, your walks, your runs, your beach, so that you're not disrupting others. And I'm speaking mostly about sunglasses now. If we're talking about our blue lights, if we're talking about our prescription, you know, being in an office setting when you don't have to have something in your ears that's uncomfortable or over your ears that's uncomfortable, to enable that sort of, you know, not only Bluetooth connectivity, but the connectivity to the people around you, to have those open ears. Just that situational awareness and safety is so valuable. Now, if you're looking at these dark sides, which we love, right? And you're like, I don't know, they're a little basic for me. Customize. We have so many customization options available to you. You could get them in a red, mirror, pink, blue, chromatic. Like, literally, go on the site. If you're not already on the site right now, again, please hop on over to lucid.co, because then you can actually scan you can click on the products. It's linked on the bottom right now for you. So you can click dark side, you can see all of the options available to you, and you can just see that you can really express your style through these glasses. So if you are more of someone who, you know, wants a brighter color, or if you like the basic black that I'm wearing, this black gradient, definitely go for it. And if you're someone who wants a prescription pair, again, it's as simple as uploading your prescription to the site, to the Lens Lab, and doing it, okay? Which brings me to my next point. I want to know, what kind of smart eyewear are you looking for? Yeah? What kind of smart eyewear are you guys looking for? Are you looking for sunglasses? Are you looking for blue light? Are you looking for prescription? That's what I want to know. What are people most interested in? Yes! I see a shout out for the iconic water bottle on the beach in the meantime, which reminds me, buy tonight, because you're getting the most for your money. You're getting a full 30% off. You are getting your water bottle, right? We've got a gift coming free with every single purchase tonight. And if you're on the website, you can literally click on the discount. That's extra 10% off of an already 20% marked down every single pair of glasses. So grab that 30% if you're joining us from Instagram or from Amazon or YouTube or one of the many places that we're streaming from. You know, definitely save the code then, which is Sarah10, but you gotta use it tonight. You gotta use it tonight. You sleep and you're gonna be sad. That's all I'm telling you. These lives are the exclusive opportunity for you to grab these savings. And again, if you are just joining us, this is a fully shoppable live, so you can shop while listening. I can't think of anything better. Shopping and hanging out and doing fun polls and getting deals. It's the best. Yes, we've got the giveaways. We're getting to know each other, right? So I want to see. Oh, we're evenly split on sunglasses, blue lights, and prescriptions, going back to that poll that I was asking you guys about. So we've got a need for all of it, which is a good thing, you know, that we literally make them in all of those options. So again, these are headphones. They're eyewear in one. You don't have to remember both things when you're leaving the house, which is so convenient. How much time do you spend hunting down both your headphones and your eyewear? Too much time. Not anymore. I've got them in one these days, which is great. I just have to find one item as opposed to two. Now, I do want to, I want to show you, I guess, like how cool these are, because you can't, you could take my word for it, sure, but I think what's more valuable than that is actually hearing from some people who had never experienced our Lucid eyewear before. So I actually hit the streets of New York City. I brought some Lucids, a couple different pairs, and I had people try them out for the very first time, and here's what they thought.
We asked 15 people to try our smart audio eyewear. Here's what they thought.
It almost feels like I'm listening, and I am listening to a speaker that's not in my ear. It's actually a more enjoyable experience.
Oh, so nice.
It's not noise canceling, I can hear the outside world.
You've got the audio, again, the connectivity with Siri and your iPhone.
That's very cool.
So can you still hear me?
Can you hear? Yeah,
We
but
can
can you
hear
hear
you.
me? Yeah. No, I can hear the music very well. Yeah.
I like these actually.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Oh, can you hear it?
No.
Really? That's actually really cool. You should try these.
Wow. Yeah, I can't. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can still hear around and still have surround sound.
That's really cool. Because I was like, where's the sound coming from? Because when he was wearing it, I couldn't hear it, even though I'm like pretty close to him.
I would 100% walk home from the office and just do this instead of my AirPods.
I like because I listen to music and I also hear you, and I hear what's happened around me, so it's also safe when I cross the road.
I think it's a lot better because if you're at the office, you can listen to music, but also listen to everybody.
They have prescription, there's
Nice.
sunglasses, blue light, so you can really customize. You like it?
Yeah, I love.
Oh, that's really interesting. Were they on where you were talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you couldn't hear them, right?
Yeah, I couldn't hear them.
And you can hear me now.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's trippy.
It's much better casual listening to music. It's almost like you have the radio on in the car and you're wearing sunglasses.
I hear you clearly. I hear the music clearly. Oh, that's very cool. It's the evolution of glasses.
Yes, how cool is that? Right? Again, like, it's one thing to hear me talk about it. It's another thing to hear a bunch of other people talk about it and actually experience it for the very first time. So if you saw the glasses that I was wearing in that video, it's these. It's the ones that I have on right now, which admittedly are my favorite. These are the Millennia. These have a polarized brown gradient lens. You've got this sort of like beige clear frame, this sort of square cat eye, which is super trendy right now, like slightly oversized. And if there's a woman, I don't want to, anybody can wear these, right? But if there's a woman in your life, maybe she's had a summer birthday. I'm sorry, I have a birthday coming up. These might make a really good gift for her. But again, yeah, these are the Millennia. These are one of the many cutting edge styles that we have adapted from what's trending in traditional eyewear right now and took it and looked at it and said, let's make this smart, which is really, really cool. So again, this is smart audio eyewear. This is Bluetooth enabled for that hands-free experience. You can connect to any of your devices, your smart devices, that is. They have to be intelligent. Your phone, okay? Your watch, your iPad, your laptop. You can take calls. You can listen to music. You can use Siri or ChatGPT. And apparently, we've got somebody in the chat very excited that they can use PayPal. Chi of Steel. Look at that. Yeah, we got you covered. You can pay however you need to, aside from an IOU, which reminds me, don't say IOU tonight with all the discounts that we're dropping, with the codes, with the water bottle that we're offering. Everything needs to be taken advantage of tonight. I don't want you to regret waking up tomorrow morning not having taken advantage of the full 30% discount that we're offering you right now. Now, if you're on lucid.co, lucyd.co, you can actually click right into the Millennia that I'm wearing right now. If you're like, oh, I know somebody who would love these as a gift, who, I've been thinking of an idea, and this is right in my price point, right? Like 150-ish. I'm willing to drop 150 on a gift, especially if it's eyewear and headphones in one. So you can click right on in if you're on our live shopping event on the website right now, and you can actually purchase it, add it to your cart, get that full 30% discount, check out, claim that water bottle tonight, stay hydrated, look chic, and stay connected this summer. And again, by connected, I mean with your Bluetooth connectivity, okay? But also connected to the humans, to your environment, because there is nothing better than walking down the street and being able to hear what's going on around you, or being at the beach, enjoying your family and your friends. You're hanging out, you're snacking, you're soaking up the sun. You can actually hear the waves and you can hear your music at the same time. That is heaven. That is what I experienced yesterday at the beach. I was really into it. Okay, so these were the Millennia. I want to move into the Eclipse because I've really been focusing on some of my favorites tonight, and they're a little bit more specific, so I want to make sure we find something for each of you. So these Eclipse are really great. Again, like the Millennia, they've got that sort of clear, transparent frame. These are more rectangular. Again, rectangular frames go so well with every single face shape. So if you're in doubt, get yourself a rectangular frame. I love these. I also love the dark sides because neither of them are too narrow either, which sometimes happens with those rectangular glasses. Then it just makes your face elongated. But these are really like the perfect size for every shape. And again, right now, if you take advantage of that 30% that we're dropping, these are 140. What I'm wearing right now is 144. Take a minute and tell me what you spent most recently on your headphones and your sunglasses. I'm gonna guess that it was more than 144, and I'm gonna guess that you don't even have all the fancy functions like the Chat GPT that you get with your Lucid pair of glasses, right? Okay, so again, you can upgrade to any lens. So if you don't like the brown gradient, actually these are a black gradient, I'm sorry. Got the quadrasonic speakers. We've got the integrated mic and the speaker on each temple. You've got 2 buttons for everything. So it's really, really easy to use. So if you're a little worried because you're like, I'm not really great with the smart devices. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. It seems a little bit complicated. I'm telling you, it's very intuitive. I'm not so great with all of that either, and I was able to figure it out so easily. You're going to go into your, let's say you're using your phone, right? You're going to go into your Bluetooth once you turn these glasses on. So this is, let's say it's your first time using them, right? Take them out of the pack. You got your charger with it. You got your case with it. You got your microfiber cloth, and you want to hook them up for the first time. They're very straightforward to use. You're literally going to hold, after you've charged them, you're going to hold the buttons for 5-6 seconds. You're going to hear power on. It's literally going to tell you that they're on. And then you're going to go into your settings. You're going to go into your Bluetooth, and you're going to see Lucid right there. You're going to tap into it. They're going to connect, and bam, you can use your glasses with whatever you need to. Again, you can listen to music or your audiobook. You can take calls. I mentioned this story earlier, but I'm really enjoying the fact that I can take those calls without having to dig my phone out of my purse. My bag is never ending. It is like a black hole of a bag to be able to just like be doing something, living my life. It's a lot of times I don't have my hands free. I want to be able to take a call when it's coming in and like not have to dig or stop what I'm doing. And these glasses enable me to just take them using the glasses, which is crazy. You've got 2 buttons for everything. So again, if you want to do volume, right, you're going to do that actually just touching your buttons. So it's a very, very simple process. So if you're worried, oh, they're a little complicated, or maybe you want to get them for mom or dad, and you're like, mom or dad isn't great with tech. They're so easy. I promise you will not spend hours with mom or dad on the phone like I do when mom or dad can't figure out their printer or their smart TV. These are much easier than that. But maybe we don't hook them up with the chat GPT. Again, think of other uses, right? So I've been showing sunglasses tonight, but because these are available in prescription, they're available in blue light, okay? Think of the way that you can use these when you work. Like, it's just so nice to not have something in your ear, to have that open ear experience so that you can be aware of what's going on around you, whether it's talking to coworkers, whether it's just like you don't want to feel closed off from the world. Maybe it's just the comfort of not having something physically in your ears or over your ears. These are super lightweight. You've got that 12-hour battery life. So you're set all day for an entire shift, which is incredible, you know? And I'm not talking about you need to charge them every single night. You need to remember to do that. No, 1 to 2 times a week. These have the longest battery life of any smart eyewear on the market, which is really incredible. So I want to know, I've talked about a lot of features tonight, but what do you love the most? Like, what excites you the most about these? Is it just listening to music and being able to have that experience where you can listen to your music and still have, you know, let's say your situational safety, you know, the awareness of what's going on around you? Is it using Siri and Chat GPT, or is it making calls? Which of the following excites you the most, right? Which do you think you would be most excited to try out, or that you would be using the most? I do love the idea. I've gotten rid of my bike in the city, but my dad has a house in the Poconos, and I'm going to be taking a little summer trip there, and I want to go on a long bike ride, and to be able to put in a map, directions, and be able to have that spoken to me as I'm going on my bike ride is so nice. I don't feel safe riding my bike, digging into my pocket, pulling out my phone, and checking for directions. It isn't safe. So the fact that, you know, again, you can have this hands-free experience where you're saying, hey, Siri, take me to this address, you know, it's just such a great thing to be able to do. So I don't know which of these I would vote for. I don't know. I really have been enjoying listening to music. I really am enjoying making my calls. I've been going for walks lately, making calls, but also just like sitting at my computer and making calls. Nobody wants to make any calls. But everybody wants to use the other features. I hear you. Who wants to make calls, right? Just text me. Just text me, please. Let's feature a couple other pairs because, again, we have so many different styles. I want to make sure you see everything that we've got. I can't show you everything, but I want to give you a good variety. So these are the Voyagers, which are super hip. Look at these. These are almost like an aviator, right? They're like a play on an aviator. They got a really cool bridge here happening. But these are just like classy, again, very cutting edge. In eyewear right now, but we've taken traditional eyewear and we have made it smart. I think these are great, and these with the 30% off right now are $125. Look at me doing math so fast. No, I'm kidding. I wrote out some notes for myself. I can't do math that fast, but I would like to make you think that I could. So yeah, if you take advantage of that 30% right now, and again, you can get that by hopping over to lucid.co. All right, and you can literally just tap that discount, that 10% that we're dropping on the site, and everything else is already marked down 20% right now. Now, the other option would be you're on a different platform right now, maybe Instagram, maybe Facebook, and you're like, I'll get there later tonight, I promise. Then you can use code Sarah10, and that'll be your extra 10% that you need. But I'm telling you, the offer is only good for tonight, so make sure you don't just add it to the cart, but you actually hit checkout. I've seen a lot of talk about PayPal in the chat. So if PayPal is your preferred method of payment, use PayPal, use what you got, but don't forget to hit checkout. Add to cart is one thing, checking out is another. Don't sleep and wake up tomorrow and realize you forgot to get your 30%. All right? Who likes these Voyagers? What do we think? I'm curious. Of the ones that I've shown you, do we have a favorite yet? If you don't remember the names of the frames, that is okay. You can always click on the collection that, again, we've got on the website. It's our Summer of Lucid collection. You can tap the little purple circle icon with the lines at the bottom, and you can peruse all the different styles that I've been talking about and see which one's your favorite. If you're like, oh, that first one she did, I love it. I don't remember what it's called. It's there in our collection. Like Helen said in the chat, there's so many colors to choose from. So if you don't like the black polarized, gradient that's happening here, check out a different lens, check out a different color, check out a different style, check out the prescription and the blue light. I'll show you another one right now. This is black. But again, this is very classic and timeless. And some people, that is good for that. I love classic and timeless. I have a very, I would say, classic and timeless wardrobe. I like to play a little bit more in my eyewear personally. But if you like more of like that rectangular frame, which I've mentioned really goes well with any face shape, definitely check out something like this Dynamo here. These, like the Voyagers, right now with that 30% off, are $125, which is amazing. And again, every single style, every single color. We've got 50 plus customization options, but they all have the same functionality, which is key, right? You've got that all day battery life, that 12 hours of active use, okay? So you can wear them all day long on your commute. Think about that. You're driving, you probably typically put on your sunglasses. Maybe you've got the radio going. I love what the one guy that we interviewed said. He's like, it's like listening, when you put these on, right? It's like listening to the radio in your car with a pair of sunglasses. Imagine that vibe walking around all the time, doing your work in the office, grocery shopping. Like, I don't think there's anything better than driving your car, listening to music, windows down. Like, that is Summer of Lucid vibes right here. And that is what wearing a pair of Lucids literally feels like, because you have that open ear experience. So think about how you could wear your Lucids throughout the entire day, right? First, let's start from the bottom, right? You're at home, you're leaving your house. You only have to remember one thing. Not headphones and a pair of glasses. Just these. That's it. So you've got your headphones and your eyewear in one. So that's the morning, right? You leave, you're driving to work, or you're taking the subway to work, whichever you do. Maybe you walk to work. Maybe you're working from home, okay? So, but let's say you're on a commute. You got your sunglasses on, right? You're navigating with it, or maybe you have a call. You can't help it. You had to schedule a call. So you're doing all of this hands-free with that Bluetooth connectivity, or maybe you're just listening to music and you're vibing out, but you can actually hear, again, traffic, horns, what's going on around you, which is so valuable. Now you're at work, okay? You're working. You want to listen to your favorite podcast, okay? So you're listening to your podcast. Oh, you get a call. Bam, you take that call without having to transfer devices, without having to look for a device. Where is it coming from? No, you can do that all. Just boop, tap right there. That is efficient. That is multitasking. That is comfort, okay? So now we're at work. We've gone an entire shift. We've got this lightwear pair of glasses on. We're heading home, okay? And again, we've got our glasses for our commute. Maybe we want to take a walk. Like, just think, maybe you go stroll to the park at night, and you want to hang out with your friends, but you also want to enjoy a song that you just cannot get enough of, or maybe you're making dinner and you've got your glasses on and you use ChatGPT to give you a recipe. Just think of all the ways that you can carry these Lucids throughout your day, and that they will make your day more efficient. They'll make you feel less stressed out. And honestly, isn't that what it's about? That's what it's about for me. And again, we've got the design diversity. We've got the customization, so you can find something that you want. I mean, we have the most lens varieties available in smart eyewear. Let that sink in. I just talked about a lot of different uses for this eyewear, right? So I want to know from all of you, where would you use your Lucids the most, do you think? Would it be commuting? Would it be outdoors? Or would it be working? If you already have a pair, let me know. Where are you currently using them the most? But if you don't already have a pair, I want to know, where do you think you would use, not lose, that's what we're trying to prevent, right? You lose your eyewear, you lose your headphones. Now you only have to remember a pair of glasses. No, but where would you use these the most? Commuting, outdoors, or working? I'm curious. in the meantime, I'm going to throw on, this is a different style of frame, okay? Which these are really, really cool. So these are sort of a fresh take on the classic club master style, right? If you're a sunglass or eyewear lover, you know what I'm talking about. These are an old school favorite, but you know, we have upgraded them as smart eyewear now. So you've got the brow line, right? These are fantastic. I'm wearing them in the sunglasses right now, so you can't see as much as what these would look like in blue light or prescription. But in blue light and prescription, you can really see how these accentuate the brow line, the face shape. These are really nice if you're trying to add structure to your face, which I love, or you like a more stylized pair. I mean, these really have that sort of all-around appeal. Great for diamond heart, round face shape. So if you know your face shape and you're like, oof, I just never know which style of glasses to wear. Diamond heart, round, you're earthbound. Oh my gosh, that rhymes. Gang, who's still hanging with me? Let's check. Yes, Chi of Steel. They would be great commuting to work on the train. You know why? Because those subway lights, they're harsh. I don't want to see them in the morning. I would wear these. Also, I have to tell you, this was really funny. I was walking down the street to the subway the other day, and somebody tried to get me to sign, you know, up for like, you know, one of the things that they're trying to talk to you about on the street here in New York City. And I was late, so I didn't have time. And I just, I was so used to taking calls on my glasses recently that I just started pretending that I was taking a call on my Lucids. I literally just started talking to the air. I was like, they don't know. They're going to assume that I'm having a conversation on my smart audio eyewear. And I was like, yes, absolutely. And you know what? They didn't talk to me. They functioned the same way my headphones do in that way. It was perfect. I just kept walking. I was like, they might think I'm crazy for talking to myself, but it worked. It was amazing. Yes, George, use them for golf. I'm not a golfer, but I do love my other outdoor sports, and any outdoor sports, these would be perfect. Any of your sunglasses, right? It's amazing because they have, again, the functionality, right, of that you're looking for, whether that's in a prescription pair or that's a blue light, right, the protection from the sun. So you're going to get that primary purpose. But on top of it, I don't know, George, do you like to listen to music while you golf? That's what I want to ask. Is that right? You could listen to whatever you want to listen to. You could still talk to your golf buddies. That sounds like a pretty enjoyable experience to me. Again, for me, I've just been using them on my outdoor runs lately. And for me, it just like really helps me to feel like I can actually hear what's going on around me, any cars, these motorcycles have been crazy in the city lately. So again, I'm just loving them for any time them like outdoors, whether it's walking, whether it's running, they're great. Helen, these are the Earthbound that I'm wearing right now that I'm such a fan of. And these again are semi-rimmed, which I really love, right? If you don't want that sort of full rim, these just have that top semi-rim, which are really nice. More of like it keeps, again, if you're doing these in blue light or prescription, it actually just keeps your face a bit more open, which is really nice. But let's move on to another pair. We've got the Star Seekers, which are really fun. And these have the longest temple length, which is great if you have a bit of a wider face. So I really love these. These are a titanium audio glass, right? You've got this like brushed gunmetal titanium front and on the temples. I'll show you them just so you can see them a little bit better, but I love the titanium on these. Again, this sort of mixes it up from the classic black that I've been showing you, but please, I encourage you to go to lucid.co so that you can really see how you can customize. You know, I might be showing you them, you like the shape of them, but you're like, ooh, I might choose a different color. You can. There are so many options available to you. Head on over to lucid.co so you can actually see, as you're listening to me, you can shop. Again, you can grab that discount, that 30% that we're offering right now. That's pretty amazing. You can grab your gift with purchase, which is the water bottle right here. Yep. So make sure that you can, you know, do that on the website. Because if you miss out tonight, you miss out. That's it, period. So make sure you add to cart, you add the discount. If you're coming from somewhere like Instagram or Facebook later on tonight and you still want to claim the discount, but we're not live, you can use code Sarah10 for that extra 10%. The 20% is already applied site-wide. So yeah, make sure you're taking advantage of these exclusive discounts that we're offering during this. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you like them. I want to run through again what everything comes with so you're not stressed about that, because these are meant to take the stress away from you. So once again, you do get the charger, okay? You get the thing that goes into the wall. You don't have to worry about finding it, okay? And then these are really easy. These just plug in to the sides on the insides like that, and you plug it into the wall. Okay, that comes with every single pair. You get your case, you get your microfiber cloth, a hammer at home. If you buy tonight, you also get a water bottle so you can stay hydrated. Our Summer of Lucid water bottle, okay? That is a souvenir for hanging out with me. Now, if you want to upgrade, we've got this dock that can just sit on your nightstand, your bedside table, which is great. You just rest these on in there. But again, what I love about these is they have such long battery life that you need 1 to 2 charges a week, really. But they last you a full 12 hours of active use. So, I mean, you're not going to run out of battery. You can really wear these. They'll last your whole shift. You can get the full use out of them. So, yeah, I think I want to make sure that I don't have any questions from people right now. Helen, I see you answering some questions that we're getting. So that is great. And yeah. Does anybody else have anything? I'll have one more time, sort of, we've got our headphones and our eyewear in one, everybody. All right, so you can have that open ear experience wherever you go, whether that's outside playing golf or you're going to the beach and you want to hang with your friends and family but still listen to music. Maybe you're taking a walk and you're listening to a podcast, but you want to like be able to hear the street noise. I used them when I was grocery shopping this week, because you know what? Having a playlist when you're grocery shopping makes it a little less stressful. And then when my mom called me, I didn't have to reach into my bag and find my phone somewhere because I could just answer on here, right? Again, you can turn the volume down. Everything's really intuitive. You can access it just from these 2 little buttons. And it's as simple as just holding them to power them on and holding them to power them off, linking them to your smart devices, whatever smart devices you have. And again, make and take those calls. Listen to your audio entertainment, whatever that might be. Take your web conferencing calls, right? Sitting in a coffee shop, keep those ears open, because I don't know about you, but I like to eavesdrop. I like to hear what's going on the table next to me. I want to know what juicy conversation they're having. Who needs Real Housewives when you've got a real coffee table drama happening right next to you? Okay? So yeah, and again, you've got ChatGPT. If you're using the Lucid app, you can use Siri to navigate or whatever you might ask Siri. But really, we've got a pair for everyone. So make sure you find something that you love and do it tonight, because that's how you're going to get that 30% off. Okay? 20% now, 10% if you grab that discount on lucid.co. And friends, that about does it for our live this week. Thank you again so much. If you were hanging with us from the beginning, we really appreciate you. We do this every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if we didn't quite convince you tonight, that's okay. Come back. I'll convince you next week. Or if you're just like, I'm ready for a second pair next week. I already added to cart. I already checked out. Again, make sure you don't miss out, because after tonight, you will not get that 30%. So I want to make sure you take advantage of that. Get your free gift. And thanks again, everyone, so much for hanging with me tonight. You've all been wonderful. Helen's there if you have any other questions. And friends, we will see you next week. Good night.